everybody, welcome back to another video. You might be a little bit shocked and think, Hannah, you are in the same outfit as you were in the last video, which yes, that is true, because I am actually filming this introduction on the same day as I filmed my previous video. So here we are. Welcome back to another video, welcome back to another Getting Healthy with me. This week's video is going to consist of lots of little videos compiled into one. It is Monday the 10th of November and I'm going to be sharing with you each evening of the week. So spending each evening with me and just ways that I focus on taking care of myself, building small and simple habits to nourish my mind and body, focusing on sleep, nourishment, relaxation, looking at taking care of my immune health, my central nervous system, and also my just general health as well, including multiple sclerosis, and keeping those lesions at bay if and where possible. So each evening I'm just going to bring you all along on what I do. To be honest, for the most part I do very similar things of an evening, but there are a couple of things that I don't like, that I don't do everything every single night, if that makes sense. So I just thought I'd share each and every week with you. So tonight, with being Monday the 10th, George and I were going to go for an evening walk, but it's been raining non-stop all afternoon. So instead, what I'm going to be doing is a little workout. Now, I haven't lifted weights for quite a long time. George is he's been doing weightlifting for quite a while now. And thankfully, we have got gym equipment in our front room, so we're able to do it all at home. We don't have to go to the gym, and because we do it together, we support each other and cheer each other on. I feel that when I do lift weights and when I do weightlifting in general, I was obviously a lot stronger, I felt good, I was fitter, leaner, I had more mental clarity, I had less brain fog, more energy, and I didn't have as much pain as well. However, saying that, I fully understand and appreciate that not everybody can either go to the gym or have home workouts or weights at home to do weightlifting. If you're not at that level yet, or if you can't afford it, I totally understand that, because if George hadn't have purchased these items that we've got, and we've had them for a long time rather, then I wouldn't be properly weightlifting either. But going for a 15 to 20 minute gentle walk or a bike ride, or goodness, doing housework for an hour. I did that this morning, got my heart rate up. So yeah, anything that can get your heart rate up really does help with longevity and help keep your mind and your body nice and healthy. So we do like to go for a walk pretty much every night where possible. It's not a speed walk or anything like that. It's a nice gentle stroll, and I really love it. When we do go, we will be going for a walk this week at some point because it's not raining every day. However, I probably won't be able to film that because it's pitch black outside, so you won't be able to see anything. So yeah, anyway, with that being said, I'm going to be doing a workout tonight, so I'm going to go upstairs in a moment and plan out my workout, what I'm going to be doing. I'm not going to do anything crazy. I'm just going to gradually build up to it nice and slowly. I'm probably going to work my arms tonight, arms and shoulders, because I'm cycling to work tomorrow. So if I do my legs, then my legs will be really tired in the morning. So I'll probably do my arms and shoulders tonight. Then once we've done a workout, it's usually about 45 minutes to an hour by the time we've got our lives together and sorted, then I'm going to grab some dinner, which is leftover chicken soup that I made in last week's video. So I just need to reheat that with a lovely piece of sourdough bread or toast. Then once I've had my dinner and I've just allowed my food to digest, I will probably come down and have a hot chocolate. I've been having hot chocolates in the winter times now, and I really wanted to find a healthy hot chocolate, so to speak, and I came across this one in Holland & Barrett. I am not sponsored, but I picked this one up because I wanted a healthy one. And also there is another one, I can't remember who it's by the company, but it's like £30, £35 to £40, and I won't spend that on a hot chocolate. This I think was £14, so a little bit better. Still expensive, but a little bit better. It's by Cheerful Buddha, and it's Cacao Bliss hot chocolate, and it has cacao, lion's mane, mushroom powder, which is really good for cognitive function, so keeping your brain active, reducing brain fog. It also has cinnamon, turmeric, which is really good for anti-inflammatory, and it's got ashwagandha, that nice relaxation benefit as well. It doesn't taste very nice on its own, not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say that it tastes like a Cadbury's Dairy Milk or whatever, because it doesn't. It has no sugar in it whatsoever. I add a teaspoon of honey. I buy honey locally from our butchers. It's very locally sourced. So I pop a teaspoon of honey in it, and that kind of sweetens it for me. So yeah, I'll probably have a cup of that. Maybe continuing watching the movie that I'm watching, getting things ready for work, and then doing a lovely skincare. I'm not going to have a bath tonight. I'll probably just grab a shower actually. And a shower. And then I will do my skincare, and I'll show you that tonight. So we're going to do a workout, and then I'll do my skincare. I'll probably do a facial steam as well, because I love it. And then I wrapped my hair in my dressing gown robe last night. So I think what I'm going to do is do the same thing tonight, wrap that up. So, because obviously one side has definitely dropped and the other side hasn't. So I'll wrap that up as well. And yeah, welcome to, this is going to kind of be in like a vloggy style video as well, but this is the introduction. We're now going to go upstairs. I'm going to plan out my workout, then pack my bag for work and get things ready for work, do a workout, have some dinner, watch a show, enjoy a hot chocolate, take off my makeup, do some nice relaxation, steaming, do a meditation, before bed, some gentle stretching, and then shower, teeth, bed. So I really hope you enjoy these little clips of this week's video. If you take anything from my evening routines, please let me know in the comments down below. What was your favourite thing that you enjoyed? Did you find them relaxing? I would love to know. So thank you so much for joining me on this week's video, and let's jump into it. I've just made my little workout plan. I've actually got work tomorrow, so I need to get everything prepared and ready. So I cycle to and from work usually, and I keep a set of my work uniform there, so I don't have to pack any work uniform, but I will get my clothes out ready and get my bag ready, just so that in the morning I'm not having to rush, I'm not stressing out. So I find that this really helps to keep me calm, keep me in a relaxed state, and reduces any stress that may happen in the morning if I need to have an extra half an hour in bed, or if I need to just have a nice leisurely morning. I'm not running around, rushing around thinking I need to get my bag sorted or my uniform sorted. So let's get everything done together. Right, so I've got my dinner. Here is my chicken soup that I made in last week's video. I'm now going to take that upstairs and I'm going to just finish watching my movie that I've been watching this afternoon. I've got some toast and then to have with my soup, and then I'm going to get ready for the evening. I'm going to make my hot chocolate and then just relax for the evening, do my skincare, maybe do a facial steam, but I'm not going to film everything today. So yeah, I'm probably going to film the next part of this video in tomorrow evening and then continue on each day. So yeah, tonight we've done a workout, so I'm really happy about that, thumbs up. And I'm going to just grab a shower, just do a couple of little bits and bobs off camera. I'm not going to talk much about my hot chocolate or what else I get up to. It'll just be kind of like off, like a B-roll or just in the background what I'm doing, and then yeah, then we'll jump on into tomorrow evening and see what I get up to then. So yeah, let's go and eat our dinner, enjoy our evening, relax, enjoy. This dinner is full of anti-inflammatory food, like I mentioned in last week's video, nourishing, warming, and yeah, probably quite a heavy meal for an evening, but I'm not going to bed for 2 hours, so, but yeah, it will keep me full all night long, but still an absolutely delicious meal, and then I'll be able to come down, have my hot chocolate, which will send me off to a good night's sleep. So let's go and enjoy.
Something's very, very wrong. Okay? You said a smidge of pot. Goddamn bucket brigade to put on the RV as.
Hello everybody, I have literally just got home. George and I have been for a walk, which I wasn't going to film because it's pitch black outside. I just need to pop my things down. Had to get a couple of bits from town today while I was at work. I got some more Epsom salts, and this is lavender scented, and some more hair conditioner and an eyebrow pencil. I am tired. I've done these, in fact, let's go and talk in the bedroom when the lighting's better. Actually, the lighting's not much better in here, but I need to take off my jewellery, so we will do that together and put my hair out the way, ready to do my skincare. So yeah, work was very good today. I'm pretty tired though now. I didn't have a good night's sleep last night. As I was saying, I've done these heatless curls in my hair using my dressing gown tie, and as much as I love the look and I love how it looks, I didn't sleep very well and I'm tired, and I value my sleep more than a hairstyle, so I figured I'm gonna wash my hair on my days off, do the heatless curlers during the day, and then take it out at night and sleep like that. So yeah, just need to take off my necklace. I don't sleep in any of my jewellery, by the way. I just don't. And then I'll just tie my hair out the way. We'll head into the bathroom and take off our makeup. Okay, now in the bathroom, I'm gonna take my makeup off and then get changed into my pyjamas, and this is going to be the start of my evening. I'm going to then go downstairs, get my dinner, which is the same as we had yesterday, leftover chicken soup. I have that pretty much, gonna have that every night this week because I made a big batch of it, so it's going to last. So I'm gonna do that. Then I'm just gonna have a chilled evening. When I finish work and I come home from work, I don't really want to do much, if anything at all, to be honest. So I'm usually quite tired, so just having a chilled evening, having a bath, relaxing, sitting in front of my red light therapy heater, infrared heater, not red light therapy, infrared heater. Doing a lovely skincare routine. That's kind of perfect after a day of work. So going to take off my skincare and be back when my face is clean. And skincare is all done. I've also washed my face doing a double cleanse, so that is all sorted. I'm not going to do any other skincare now, we'll do it a bit later. I'm now going to go get some dinner. I'm going to eat downstairs because I've also got to cook Arthur some more chicken because he's eaten it all. So I'm going to get changed out of my work uniform, pop on my pyjamas and go down and make some dinner. I am starving. I've got my dinner. Do you know what? What I love most about prepping food and meals is that when I've come home and I've had a long day at work, albeit good day, but still long day at work, sometimes working 9 to 5 is still a struggle. Even when in 2018, I dropped my hours officially and went officially part-time then after battling to go part-time. I still didn't do 9 to 5. I did, I think, 4 days a week, and I did 10 till 4, which was manageable. And then when I went to my next job, where it's with the same company that I'm with now, but just doing something slightly different, I was doing Monday to Friday, but I was doing 8 till 1, which worked really well. Then I've come here, doing a slightly different role, and it's lovely and it's great, but I do 3 days a week, 9 till 5, and just sometimes it's still a bit of a struggle doing 9 until 5. So coming home after a long day and having a meal to eat that I don't have to cook, I could put it in the oven, put it in the microwave, that is nutritious, wholesome, whole foods, and full of vitamins and minerals and protein. It just is amazing. Otherwise, I would have been like, oh my gosh, I'll just go to the chip shop, or I don't have the energy to cook, I'll just have a bowl of cereal or beans on toast. Like, prepping my meals on a Sunday or a Monday, whatever day off I have at the beginning of the week or at the start of a week, it's just incredible, and it really, really, really helps. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy my dinner, watch my movie, and after dinner we will have a bath and make a delicious hot chocolate. And I'm also going to do some yoga tonight, but we'll talk more about that a little bit later. Hello everyone, I've just had a really lovely bath. It was so nice and relaxing, and I put all of my Epsom salts in there, and yeah, it was so good. Epsom salts are so just good for relaxation. In fact, I've got to edit a reel. It's 8:10 now, and Epsom salt benefits. Yeah, it's 8:10 now. I've got to edit a reel and upload it. When I film my short videos, when you see them, they are filmed in real time, pretty much virtually. I film them, edit and upload them. So normally I'd be in bed by now, but this is something I want to do, and as long as I've done it and uploaded it and I'm in bed by 8:30, then that's still a win for me. And I'll probably hit my head will hit the pillow and I'll be straight to sleep. I'm not going to do any yoga tonight. I just don't have the energy to do it. I'm just going to sit here. I've got my water. I'm going to edit my reel, do my skincare, and then sign off on today's part of the video. So it's kind of just been an after work part of my routine when I don't have a lot of energy. Also, that time of the month is approaching and my energy levels are even less, so there's that as well, but hey ho. Anyway, the benefits of Epsom salts: muscle relief and relaxation through magnesium absorption in a warm bath. This is why I sleep so well when I've had one of these baths. I literally put, I want to say 2 cups of Epsom salts in the bath, and oh, it's so relaxing. Can help to reduce stress, soothe sore muscles, and improve sleep. So yeah, I'm going to, like I said, edit my reel and upload that day in the life. Then I'm going to do my skincare, and then I'm going to go to bed. So I'll see you all tomorrow, but this part was mainly focused on how I can help myself when I get home from work and I've had a long day. I've got a meal that I just need to cook quickly. It takes me like 10 minutes to reheat or put in the oven or whatever. I've planned to do certain things in my evening, but I don't have the energy to just bin them off and do whatever, even if it's just want to watch a film, watch a YouTube video, whatever. And yeah, that was tonight. So I'll see you all again tomorrow. Good evening everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all okay and you're all well. Was that someone at the door? Hold on, I think someone's at the door. Nobody was at the door. We are expecting our chimney sweep to come over tonight. I think he's coming over between 5 and 6, which is fine, but also ever so slightly irritating, because it's fine. No, it's fine. He needs to come out. He needs to come check the chimney. It's just annoying because between 5 and 6 is bang smack in the middle of dinner. So I can't really eat anything until he's been and gone. So yeah, although I did have a late lunch today, so I'm not actually hungry. So I'll probably be hungry later anyway. Anywho, welcome back to the next part of my week of evenings to better my health, both mentally and physically, manage my multiple sclerosis, and look after my brain health as well. I have a friend on my cheek here that's actually going down. It's much better now, but my period is due any day now, like literally within the next couple of days. I had to have a really big rest day today because my energy levels have been really low, like really just brain fog and energy levels, but it's always the same just before my period. Can any of you relate? Let me know in the comments below. But I get really heavy, painful legs. Obviously my stomach is sore and swollen, and I just feel really just bleh, I've got to be honest, I'm tired. Anyway, we're not moaning. We're not moaning because we've had a lovely restful day today. So it's been really, really nice. I've just spent the last couple of hours editing last week's video, which I haven't finished yet. So I would like to finish that if I can, if my energy allows it. Although tonight we are going to focus on screen-free hobbies, to be honest. And one of those hobbies is playing the piano. I've been on and off playing the piano since I was a child. The funny thing is I can't, well, I can now because my aunt is teaching me, but I've never been able to read music. I've always played by ear, but I'm learning a piece for her Christmas concert, Walking in the Air by, that's in the Snowman. And I'm writing all the notes in, but I'm reading the notes as they go. So I'm going to practice doing some of that. I'm also going to be doing some journaling, some adult colouring, doing my skincare, and I just thought I'd bring you all along on tech-free hobbies. Tech-free hobbies to do in the evening. Switching your phone off and putting it away to a reasonable hour is so good, not only for your mental health, but also for your overall health as well. I'm really guilty of it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a saint. There have been times where I've been looking at my phone at 8 o'clock at night, go to bed, and I definitely don't think I get restful sleep. I've also been watching movies till like 9 o'clock at night and things like that. So I really want to try and build this habit gently of having screen-free hobby nights. So whether I do some crocheting, do some journaling, or do some adult colouring, anything that you enjoy doing that doesn't involve a screen is really good. I'm the sort of person that I can't work in silence, so I have to have something playing in the background. So when I personally say screen-free hobbies, I mean doing things without my phone, putting my phone away. If I want to put on some relaxing music on YouTube, or a video or a film that's just calming, gentle and peaceful, then I will do so. And I don't really count that as a screen, so to speak. Hold on, I think I've heard somebody else get out of the car now. Hold on. False alarm again. Yes, so when I put music on YouTube or a video or a film, then I don't really class that as me actively looking at screens, because it's just in the background whilst I crochet or do other little hobbies like that. Obviously I don't put anything on in the background while I'm playing the piano because I'm focused on doing that. So we are going to do that this evening. So yeah, I just thought I'd bring you all along on what I like to do that doesn't involve looking at my phone. And I really try and put my phone away as early as I can during the week, and on Sundays I try and really limit my phone use as well. And it's really nourishing for the soul. It really is. Anyway, for dinner tonight we're having something slightly different because the chicken soup that I made, I think it gave me a bit of an upset tummy last night. I felt really nauseous like a couple of hours after I'd eaten it. I wasn't sick, but I thought maybe the cream, maybe it's kind of finished now. So unfortunately I had to discard it, which I don't like doing. George doesn't like me doing it. I don't like doing it. And I think my problem is I just make too much and then I forget to freeze it. I just put it in the fridge. So I've learnt my lesson. Again. And I'm going to try and do better. And if I do make soups or stews or big batches of things like that, then I'm going to make sure I freeze some and pop it in the freezer so it will last longer. So I had to go to Sainsbury's to get something for my dinner tonight because obviously I haven't got anything. Well, I'm sure I have somewhere, but anyway. So I picked up this spicy tomato, lentil and red pepper soup from Sainsbury's. Hold on, let me just focus. Will it focus on you? Come on, little camera. I can't actually work it out now. Anyway, this was the best soup out of the bunch with regards to the ingredients. The only ingredient it has in it that's not great is rapeseed oil. But aside from that, everything else is whole foods. It doesn't have any other ingredients in here that you would be considered as ultra processed. So I would call this processed, but not ultra processed. I'm not going to have the whole thing. I'm going to have half with bread roll. So that'll be really delicious, and I've got some for the next few nights as well, so that'll be really, really good. And the other thing I wanted to talk about briefly before we dive into my lovely calming evening is this ointment that a family friend has a business, and it's called For the Love of Earth. She's really popular actually. I used to buy her products ages ago, and I've been meaning to buy this for ages, and I've kept forgetting to message her. Anyway, I got some today, and it's magnesium butter. I put this, or you're supposed to put this on the soles of your feet, and it's really good. I've got her card here actually. So, your body absorbs magnesium most effectively through the skin. Taking it orally may lead to an upset stomach over time. Magnesium can help relieve restless legs, insomnia, cramps, migraine, anxiety, and joint pain. Perfect for our little health routine and health update that we're doing. It's £10 for this jar, but as you can see, it's quite a solid consistency. It will last ages, and I'm going to start by rubbing this on my feet at night before I go to bed. It has a really soft, gentle scent that smells really, really delicate and delicious. Obviously, I'm not going to eat it. And yeah, if you're interested and you'd like to have a look at some of the other things that this lady has, I will leave her website below, because she has loads of other things. They are all natural, they're all, I don't know if they're all organic, I'm not too sure about that one, but they're all natural. She makes pretty much everything herself. It's a local business, and I love supporting local businesses. So yeah, it's really great. I'm really looking forward to using this tonight. And you can also rub it on your temples as well, on the back of your neck. Where else does she say? She says, or is it on, yeah. Yes, you can, by using it on your forehead, on your temples or your forehead, or the back of your neck to help relieve headaches or migraines. So yeah, so that's really, really great. So I'm now going to put this to one side and use it. I probably won't film myself applying this, because I'll be going to bed and it'll be late and I'm not using screens, so I probably won't do that. But I'll keep you updated on how I'm getting on with it and how I'm finding it, and if it is making my sleep deeper, or making me stay asleep all night, or fall asleep easier, or making me feel refreshed in the morning, I'll keep you updated on the magnesium butter. For now, whilst I wait for our chimney sweep, I'm going to practice my piano piece. So let's go and play the piano together. I'm not going to be able to film loads because of copyright, but hey, here we are. Let's go and play the piano. Hello, so I'm in the reading room now. I've got my hot chocolate, although my whipped cream has already completely melted. And I'm actually just going to finish editing, well, the video that you've already seen. This is the, what have I titled this? Wholesome Meals for Brain Health. So getting my health back series. So yeah, I'm just going to continue editing this, and then I'm going to turn off. I'm actually going to document turning my phone off for the night. Needs charging anyway, to be honest. And off it goes. Good night, phone. There we go. It is nearly 6:30, so I'm probably going to edit for another half an hour, and then watch it back, and then chill on the sofa and do some journaling and some colouring, I think, maybe crochet. No, I haven't decided yet. So let's spend a nice cozy part of the evening screen free, apart from at the minute, primarily screen free, and let's enjoy our evening together. Hello everyone, so I've done a bit of colouring and some journaling and a tiny bit of crocheting because it was quite dark and it was difficult to see with crocheting, so I didn't do much of that. I'm just sat in front of my infrared heater. It's beautiful, I love it so much. It really gives me life and energy, and I sit in front of this like, well, every day, morning and night. I just get a pillow and put it behind my back, and it really is just so lovely and it's so nice. And then I'm going to do my red light therapy mask in a minute, put that on, and then do my skincare and get ready to go to sleep or go to bed. It is 10 to 8, so I'm really happy because I love it when I can go to bed early because I wake up early, and if I go to bed early I get a good 8 hours, which is really, like, I'm so grateful when that happens. So yeah, the other thing I'm going to do to aid my sleep is lay on my acupressure mat. So I got one of these in 2020 during the first lockdown? No, during lockdown. Because it's really beneficial. It helps with pain, inflammation. If you stand on it, obviously your feet, the nerves in your feet are connected to different parts of your body. So it just, helps with that. For me, it really helps me to sleep. It's really good, and it really reduces my pain if I'm in any pain at all, back related. It's great for that. I lay on it bareback. It's quite sharp, I'm not gonna lie. When you first lay on it you think, oh my gosh, but once you've got over the initial shock or the initial sharpness of it, it's really relaxing, and it really, really helps to clear any pain. It's really good. So I'm gonna lay on this as well for a bit. I lay on it for about 10 minutes. So this is the headrest, and then you've got, oh, that there. Then you've got the mat that you lay on. So I'll link it below. I'll link it in the description box, or link something like this in the description box if you're interested. I'm not sponsored. I bought it with my own money. They're not expensive either. So yeah, red light therapy, infrared heater. This, honestly, if I can find this heater as well, I'll link it, because it's been revolutionary when I've bought this. I got it because I was going in the infrared saunas in town. I was going there twice a month, and then they closed down, which was really sad, and it was a real shame because those saunas, I'd go in the sauna for like 30 minutes and I'd come out feeling like a completely new person. It was incredible. So I wanted to look for, because I don't have a sauna at home obviously, I wanted to look for a heater that was like it, so an infrared heater, and I found this, and it's so great. It's just, honestly, it gives me energy so much. It's really, really, really good, and it also relaxes me at night. So it gives me energy in the morning and relaxes me at night, and it's really good. So yeah, I'm also going to put that magnesium butter on my feet, so I'll keep you updated with that. And yeah, tomorrow night I don't know what I'll be up to because I'm at work tomorrow, yeah, I'm working tomorrow, and then when I come home, George and I are going food shopping, so it'll probably be a very, very lazy evening, but I kind of hope this video makes sense and I kind of hope you like it. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I've not had my phone on since we've turned it off, and it's been lovely. I'm just finishing watching The Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe, one of my favourite films of all time, and then I'm gonna go to bed. So yeah, 10 to 8, very joyful. I'll see you all tomorrow night. Hello everyone, welcome back to another evening. Not long been home from work, and then George and I have just been and done the food shop, which I'll show you in a few minutes. I'm just getting changed. George and I go food shopping on a Thursday now. We used to go on a Friday, but we've discovered Thursday is the new Friday, and there's not many people when we go food shopping. Yeah, not many people there. The shelves are pretty much fully stocked, and it's just more enjoyable. And then when Friday comes, we could be like, we don't have to go food shopping because we've already done it. So yeah, so I'm gonna get changed into my pajamas and then go downstairs, make some dinner. I've got to cook Arthur some more chicken. So yeah, have some dinner, and then I was going to do something else, but I've completely forgotten what that was. I've got to upload my YouTube video, which you guys will already have seen, and yeah, just have a chilled evening after work. It is 6:20, so I'm just going to have a nice chilled evening, enjoy my dinner, put the food shopping away, and then just sit down here while I talk to you. And then I'm not too sure what we'll get up to, but I'm gonna get changed first and take off my makeup. Hello, I'm back now, all fresh faced. Haven't done any skincare though, but we'll do that in a bit. I've got to cook Arthur his chicken and put all of our shopping away from our Sainsbury's trip. So we've got not that much, a fair amount. It was quite expensive though. I think it was about £80 for all of this. This 500 grams lean minced beef. Those two on their own were a tenner. Yay, that's cheap. This was the other expensive item. We needed some more washing pods, but this was, I think this was £9, but you get 44 washes, so this is definitely going to last us a month. And then just bits, and then like almond butter, that was £3 for this jar, which I don't think is a lot for your money, but hey ho, here we go. But yeah, aside from that, it wasn't overly expensive. It was okay. It was okay. Consider, that made it expensive, and that kind of made it expensive, really, I think. So, yeah. Now the time is, let me just turn you around. 7:25. Oh my gosh, where has that time gone? 7:25. I'm gonna quickly just whiz all of this stuff away, put you on a time lapse while I do it all. While I'm putting things away, cook Arthur's chicken, and then it's the first day of my period, and the cramps are real, the fatigue is there. I think I'm gonna run a really, really nice relaxing bath and just soak in the bath, maybe read a book and have some dark chocolate. So yeah, let's get this shopping put away. Oh, nearly dropped you then. I'm gonna put the shopping away and just have a really lovely relaxing bath and just rest. And I think it's really important to allow just your body just to be in that rest state. I said I'm trying to look after myself, and at the beginning of the week I was working out, but for me, my period really does affect my MS symptoms. So I'm kind of learning that when my period is upcoming, or when I'm on my period, to take things really slow, be gentle on myself, rest where I need to, sleep where I need to, fuel my body with nourishing, delicious, wholesome food, try and avoid junk where possible. And yeah, so I'm going to have some delicious soup, some crusty bread with butter, and put this shopping away and cook Arthie's chicken. So Arthie. So I'm going to pop you on my little tripod and we'll get putting the shopping away.
Hello, Ramona. I can't shake the simplest feeling beyond the ghost. We stand on the opposite shore. Hello, Ramona. I reach through mysterious ceilings, my only hope. I look for the things I don't know. I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honest, honestly don't. I should be the last to know. We're all in this. I stand alone. Show me where the ending goes. Honest, honestly don't. I should be the last to know.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to the next part of this video in this evening. It's actually 2:45, so it's really early. It's not really evening, it's afternoon actually, but we're going to start early today with our evening because I like to go to bed early, as I mentioned last night, and I want to hit the ground running, to be honest. I want to be in bed. I want to be in bed for between 8 and half 8. That is great. That rhymed as well. Anywho, I mentioned yesterday that we're going to have a pamper evening. It is the perfect day for a pamper evening. It is raining, windy, cold. It has been raining non-stop all day. So what better way than to have a pamper evening? And we're going to be doing something exciting today. I'm going to be making my own face moisturiser. Now, I needed some new night cream, so I went on to Boots, Feel Unique, Look Fantastic, to look for some night cream, and I want nice, rich, nourishing, beautiful night cream. I really take pride in my skincare, and I really like to have really nourishing products to just absorb into my skin. Anyway, these products that I was looking through were so expensive. I'm not even joking. £40 plus, £30 if I was lucky, and I thought, this is ridiculous. And also it had loads of ingredients in, and I thought, surely you can make face moisturiser. My skin is normal to dehydrated, dry, that sort of combo. I look a bit tired today, which is because I am tired. I think the weather makes you tired, doesn't it, as well? So anyway, I found a recipe. I know kind of what I'm doing. And I'm going to be using some shea butter. So you need like a butter like this. I'm using shea butter. Shea butter is really, really good for moisturizing. It nourishes the skin. It soothes. It's got vitamin E in it. So it's just a really lovely base to use. And it also It's completely natural. It reduces inflammation as well, and it's packed full of antioxidants too. Your skin is the biggest organ of your face, so I'm really trying to take care of that as well. And also, shea butter doesn't clog your pores. Unlike coconut oil, I used to take my makeup off with coconut oil and it clogged my pores terribly. Really bad. So yeah, this is going to be the base, the shea butter. Then you need like an oil. You need some oils to kind of go with that. Some like building oils. I don't really know what you call them, but anyway, I'm going to be using natural, organic, cold press, unrefined jojoba oil as my first base. Jojoba oil is really good, and it also promotes like a healthy oil production of your skin. It mimics that natural oil production. I've been using jojoba oil for years and I love it. I use it in my hair, I use it on my nails, I use it on my face. And this is kind of what I've pre-made. It's a facial oil, which is jojoba oil. I also use vitamin E oil and rosehip seed oil, which we'll be talking about in a minute, and a few essential oils. And I love this stuff. You don't need a lot. It lasts ages and I love it. The next two oils I'm going to be adding I'm going to be adding some rosehip oil. This again reduces inflammation, it hydrates the skin, it revitalizes, it's soothing as well. So I use a little bit of that. And then just final part, a little bit of vitamin E oil. Again, very nourishing, very moisturizing, and helps with like eczema. You can use it again on your nails. It also says this is sun protection as well, which that is a bonus. Anyway, and it's moisturizing. So they're kind of my bases. Then I'm going to be adding in some essential oils. Now I'm only going to be doing a couple of drops, like not a lot of this. So I'm gonna smell to see what I feel like. So I'm definitely going to be using patchouli because I love the scent of patchouli. I'm then also going to be using frankincense because frankincense is very, very good at nourishing and moisturizing the skin. And then I'm going to think about it whether I use geranium or rose. I'm not going to use both. I'm going to use one or the other, but I'll see which one I decide to use. And then I'm going to be storing my little night cream in this amber glass jar. I've washed it, I've cleaned it, marked it with P, and it's 30, I think this is a 50ml jar. And if you get an amber glass jar, because it's dark, it will last longer, the product will last longer. So yeah, I got all of these products from eBay. They've all said certified organic on them. They weren't expensive, they were affordable considering like this shea butter I think was about $12.99 and it's going to last ages. I've got loads in here, so I'm going to trial some for myself, and then I'm going to do some for Christmas gifts for some family members. So yeah, I'm going to set you up and let's make some face cream together, some nourishing face cream ready for our pamper evening. I've seen this on Instagram. I'm gonna rub jojoba oil into my skin for 5 minutes, like a teaspoon amount, and then I am going to wash it off. And apparently it just like, if you have any like bumpy skin or anything, this really, really helps, but you've got to do it for 5 minutes. So put something on, like your favourite show or a YouTube video, whatever, watch my video, and just do this for five minutes. So I'm not going to film this for 5 minutes, I'm going to go and do it, and I'm watching Devil Wears Prada, so I'll be back after 5 minutes, so I'll be right back. And I've just washed my face. Look at that glow. Look at the glow from the jojoba oil. Amazing. So the next thing on our pamper evening, I'm in my pyjamas as well, so I feel like it's a little sleepover. Okay, So I'm now going to dye my eyebrows. I use a black eyebrow dye because I like it to be prominent and I don't leave it on for long enough. And I use Eyelure in London, and it's really good. It's really, really good. Where's my mirror? Okay, I have my mirror. So I'm going to brush my eyebrows first. Honestly, doing that on my skin with the jojoba oil has made it so soft. Oh my gosh. I'm going to do that once a week now because I think it just lifts off any like dead skin. It's almost a bit like an exfoliant almost. It was amazing. So I'm just going to apply the eyebrow dye, and then I'm going to be using a face mask. And whilst that's all on my face, we will go downstairs and try and whip up this cream. I was going to do a facial steam, and I might still do that with my face mask on. If I apply my face mask in a second and we go straight downstairs to try and whip up this face cream, then the face mask and the eyebrow dye can work its magic, and then we can do a little facial steam. And I think that will tie off our pampernack quite nicely. So the face mask I love to use is by Beauty of Joseon, and it's the ground rice honey glow mask. Really, really nice. It's about £15 for this mask, and it does last a long time. So I'm just going to apply a bit, do my forehead, although not gonna lie, it's stinging a little bit. Well, no, tingling, not stinging, tingling. Okay, it's on, sorted. I'm gonna leave it on. We're gonna go downstairs now and do this face cream. I'm gonna go wash my hands though, so I'll see you guys back downstairs. Oh, can't do it. Okay, so I'm back upstairs now. I'm not going to steam as well as doing that face mask because I did the jojoba oil like exfoliation type thing and then put a face mask on. Should not have done that. It did sting a little bit, but I think if I did steaming as well, I think it would just not be great. However, we are going to test this little cream. Now, the scent. It's a weird scent. Shea butter is a strange scent. I don't know if I'm thinking whether more hold on, there we go. I'm wondering whether more essential oils are needed to reduce the scent that it is. But let's see. I'm gonna take, oh, it's already starting to solidify again with the butter. I'm gonna take literal a fingernail amount, and I'm not gonna put any of my normal skincare bits on. I'm just gonna put this on and see what happens. Oh my gosh. Okay. I would say that the scent of the shea butter is quite powerful, shall I say. But it's on Slick Rick now, so I'm going to see how this goes overnight. It leaves a really nice sheen to my face, but I'm going to pop the lid on a tiny bit. You saw how much I used just then. A fingernail amount covered my entire face, so you really don't need a lot. I think when I make my next batch, I'm definitely going to add more essential oils into that mix to soften that scent. I can't describe what the scent is, but it's not a nutty scent, but it's also, you can smell it basically. So I don't know what George is going to think when I go to bed later, but I'm really interested in seeing how this goes over the next month and seeing what it does to my skin. I'm really into natural products, and this has not cost me a lot of money at all, so I'm even more interested in if it works and it is really good for my skin and I can use it going forward. So more essential oils though, I think I'd put in that more sense. But anyway, this obviously kind of concludes my pamper evening, and also it concludes the week of evenings. It is now, what time is it even? It is 5:10 p.m. So I am now just gonna have a nice chilled evening. I'm gonna watch Devil Wears Prada. I'm gonna go and cook my dinner, eat my dinner, enjoy my dinner, maybe do some journaling, make a hot chocolate, and just have a really, really restful night before work tomorrow. So thank you so much for watching this video. I don't know how long it's going to be. I have no idea. And I really hope it's been interesting coming along with me on my evenings and just seeing the realities of, you know, how I live day to day and what I can and can't do sometimes. And yeah, really hope you've enjoyed it. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did like it, and remember to subscribe and follow along on this health journey with me. I'd really like to have you all there, and I will see you all in the next video. Not too sure when it's going to be or what it's going to be. If you have any suggestions, leave them below for me. Okay, bye.